What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with another Star Wars movie marathon video. Before I get started, if you hear any noise in the background, my dog is in the room with me, so he might be playing. You might hear his dog tags or whatever going, or he might be crying because he wants my attention. Now that I got that out the way, today we are watching Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. This movie is held in very, very high regards as the best movie out of the franchise. Out of all 7, I guess 8 movies if you include Rogue One, and 9 if you include Episode 8, but we'll get to that in a second. This is regarded as the best movie out of the franchise, and it's really hard to argue with that. It is a great movie. Great story, great action, great plot points, great character development, just everything about this movie. This is as close as you get to a perfect movie. This is as close as you get to a perfect Star Wars movie. And there's really nothing negative to say about the movie, at least that I can remember. Even reviews that I remember watching, nobody really has anything negative to say. It's a phenomenal movie. Like I said, it's considered the best of the franchise. I'm not really going to give my thoughts on the previous video on Episode 4, just because they're exactly the same. It's a phenomenal movie. The whole original trilogy is. So if you haven't seen my previous video or any of my other videos in this series, check that out. Come back to this one. But Empire Strikes Back, amazing movie. Honestly, there's nothing else I can really say about it. But what I do want to say is, and if you don't want to hear anything about Episode 8, click away from this video. It's not a spoiler at all, but just the movie premiere night was the other night for like the actors and, you know, certain critics and whatever. And a lot of people are saying that, you know, for the longest, this was considered the best movie out of the Star Wars franchise. A lot of people I'm seeing are saying that Episode 8 is better than this movie, which is saying a lot, because for however 20, 30 years, this movie was considered the best. So that made me personally extremely hyped for Episode 8, and actually extremely hyped to watch this one, so I can get this fresh in my head, and then tomorrow I'll be seeing Episode 8. So I can kind of, you know, compare the two in my head, I guess. Obviously, I'll need to see Episode 8 quite a few times. But on the first time, I think I'll be able to gauge whether it's the definitive Star Wars movie, if it's the best, if it's better than this one. This one was amazing. Just some of my favorite points from this movie. The battle on Hoth, the ice planet, which was like basically the opening scene of the movie. That whole battle was pretty cool, with the pilots wrapping around the AT-ATs. To tie their legs and they fall over. You know, and the special effects, you gotta really think back. Like, we take this stuff for granted now, but if you think back to that time, those special effects were mind-blowing. You didn't see anything like that, especially in Episode 4 as well. The way, I can only imagine just being in the 70s, late 70s or early 80s, and just seeing that giant ship coming across the screen as it opens. I didn't mention that in my last video, but man, just seeing, I can only imagine seeing that for the first time after never seeing anything like that before. That must have been mind-blowing. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, these original trilogy videos are going to be quick because there's nothing negative to say. They're phenomenal movies. I don't think there's any use of unnecessary CGI, at least that I can remember. So that's a good thing. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also stay tuned today, because I'll be dropping Episode 6 and Episode 7 videos as well. And probably Thursday I'll have a vlog on Episode 8. And Friday I'll kind of have my thoughts on it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for more. And as always, see you guys next time.